Yo, what's going on, Baffle Gang? I don't think you guys are ready for this one, but we're gonna jump right into it. And the only thing, I consider this to be a friendly advice, guys. Hide your kids, hide your wives, like the video if you love your mama. Shout out to That Is Impossible. Let's get down to it. Ow.
While flying over the coastline on a beautiful sunny day, a person records a mysterious structure that might actually change everything we thought we knew about this world. And it might actually unravel ancient ruins and pyramids that were found underneath the surface of the ocean that are possibly older than any other civilization that ever existed.
Yeah.
Not only that, there's possibly a huge cover-up to hide the existence of these ancient ruins.
For sure.
From mysterious places that defy common sense to unexplained alien-like structures and underwater ancient ruins, in this video we'll be taking a look at the most mysterious places.
Bro, Atlantis. Pyramids were discovered in Egypt, of course, and also in Antarctica. And now you're saying underwater as well?
That should not exist. Are you guys ready?
Oh, hell yeah.
Let's go.
Let's get it. Baffle Gang, rise up. Hashtag Baffle Gang, rise up, guys. Like the video, subscribe. If you're brand new, shout out to That Is Impossible. And also shout out to all these people recording these clips as well, right? Because without them, we wouldn't have this video, right? Without them, That Is Impossible wouldn't be able to make this video, and we wouldn't be able to be here to witness it. So shout out to everybody, man.
Now, when it comes to mysterious places on this planet, the ocean is full of them. The only problem is that usually recording these locations is often nearly impossible due to the harsh, unforgiving conditions.
North Sea.
Now, given that we've only explored about 20% of the ocean, there's so much about it that we don't know. Stories of underwater civilizations such as Atlantis, or alien-like creatures that inhabit our lakes and oceans spark endless speculations about what really hides deep within.
Look at that, man. And it's very much true that the deeper you go, the more alien-like creature you start to find
on our planet.
Okay.
At these depths, you know?
What the heck?
What is that?
I have no clue.
Wow, they're videotaping it as well, hey? Yeah, look at that.
What the heck?
What is this?
Birds or ducks?
On October 8th, an internet account by the name of Pasalo65 was flying over the Gulf of Mexico when all of a sudden he spots this massive structure under the surface of the ocean. He does what most people would do. He gets his camera and begins recording this mysterious structure, and this is what he saw.
Uh-oh, I'm assuming the pyramid, right? Yeah. Where exactly is that? Like, do we know the live location? Like on a map? On Google Maps perhaps as well? Can a brother get that? What a brother gotta do to get something like that?
While flying over the Gulf of Mexico, Pasalo65 spots what appears to be a pyramid-shaped structure just off the coast of Yucatan.
Gulf of Mexico, yo, Bermuda Triangles? Oh shit, oh shit. Seems like to be around that area, right?
After posting the video to TikTok, it amasses millions of views and thousands of comments, and some people think that this is just an optical illusion. However, if we decrease the saturation and increase the contrast of the video, we can clearly see that it's not just one pyramid that we're looking at. It seems as if there are more pyramid-shaped structures, and most internet users seem to agree.
Baffled too? Wow, there are two pyramids. Looks like one.
Now, whatever's going on here,
ones.
this does not look like a coincidence or an optical illusion. So I started researching the topic, and I came across several articles that state that in 2001, a team of explorers that were working off the coast of Cuba came across sunken pyramids that they supposedly found using sophisticated sonar equipment.
Holy.
Strange, isn't it?
Baffling
But here
too.
are things take an even stranger turn. Paulina Zelinsky and her husband, which were part of this team of explorers, stated that these pyramids were about 6,000 years old, which would be older than the Egyptian pyramids. And if this is the case, it would possibly change everything we thought we knew about the past.
Holy crap. So that one, another one, right? Yeah, this one.
Not only that,
but this one is hard to say it's a pyramid, or maybe perhaps, right? Overgrown, I guess, on top of the pyramid, maybe perhaps.
that they also hypothesize that there was a land bridge between Cuba and the Yucatan Peninsula, which makes us wonder if there's a huge complex of underwater ruins that remain untouched in the Gulf of Mexico.
I guess you'll never
Now,
know.
if all of this weren't strange enough, it gets even stranger. These team of explorers were featured in many different websites on December 2001, and after that, it goes silent. There is absolutely no information, no follow-up, nothing. It's as if this team of explorers never existed. In other words, it could be fake, or it was covered up for some mysterious reason. Now, this wouldn't be the first time a pyramid is discovered under the ocean.
But here's the thing, right? What's the reason for them hiding it? Like, yeah, you discovered a pyramid, wow, right? Why are you trying to hide it? I don't get it. I guess like when we see pyramids, we're thinking of them as how was this made? Who made it? We certainly don't have the technology. We certainly didn't have the technology, I guess, back then. So who made it? I guess that's why they're hiding it, because then you get into the conspiracies of, hey, aliens made them, aliens, right? Like this, hey, they made it. It was not us. It was not us. I guess that's the reason why they actively suppress this.
In 1987, divers discovered a mysterious rock formation off the coast of Yonaguni in Japan. With its stepped terraces, sharp angles, and flat surfaces, this strange structure led many to believe it could be the remains of an ancient man-made city, possibly 5,000 years old.
Perhaps,
however,
yeah.
to this day, the true origin of the Yonaguni monument remains a mystery. Some think it's a natural geological formation, while others debate that it could be the remains of a lost civilization. But it doesn't stop there.
In
2007, researchers discovered a mysterious stone formation at the bottom of Lake Michigan, now referred to as the Lake Michigan Stonehenge. With its large arranged stone resembling the famous Stonehenge in England, this underwater structure led many to speculate about its origin. Among the stones is one with an ancient carving of a mastodon, suggesting that it could date back over 10,000 years. To this day, the true purpose of the Lake Michigan Stonehenge remains unclear, sparking debates about whether it's a natural formation or evidence of an ancient, forgotten civilization. It seems the deeper we go into this mystery, the more we get closer to the idea of an ancient lost civilization, one that could resemble the stories of Atlantis.
Man.
Now, according to Plato, Atlantis was highly advanced and may have existed about 10 to 11,000 years ago, and at some point in time was swallowed into the sea following a battle that led to its disappearance. Now, what boggles several researchers and experts is that the ocean is so vast that an entire civilization could...
This one, if I'm not mistaken, was found in the Baltic Sea, right? I remember this when they discovered it. This is insane. Yeah, like look at that structure, and I believe there was I don't remember fully, so don't take this as like gospel or don't take this as like factual information, but I believe they went near it and their lights, their batteries started to drain, or basically their what was this called, their systems would not respond around it, so they would have to go the other way, get away from it for their equipments to work. Insane, yeah, absolutely insane. But I wonder who started it all about the Atlantis. Who was the first guy or gal to come out and tell the world, hey, Atlantis existed? Or yeah, where did it originated from? Like, how did it start?
Still be hiding within its waters.
Oh crap. I wonder if that video was real.
In 1991, a mysterious sound coined the upsweep was recorded by researchers, and to this day, no one has an idea of what it could be.
For sure, for sure.
The sound was recorded somewhere in the Pacific Ocean, and to this day, no one has any idea of its origin. This, for instance, is the same sound sped up 16 times. Check this out. There was also one recorded in 1997, coined the bloop.
The other sound, it felt like that there was just like some underwater police going like wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. You know, there was like some underwater police or something like that. Holy hell. This one is noticeable. Something large passing through.
Now, these unexplained sounds and mysterious ocean phenomena spark several speculations that range from an advanced civilization inhabiting the sea to unknown creatures lurking in the depths, or even secret underwater bases.
Yeah.
But I want to know your take. Do you think that Pasalo 65's video and the mysterious discovery of these underwater pyramids in Cuba could help prove the existence of an ancient civilization that once existed in the Gulf of Mexico? And could this somehow be connected to the myth of Atlantis? Let me know your thoughts in the
I wonder like who started the conspiracy of the Atlantis
comments below.
or how it started. Like I really am curious about it. Yeah.
Now, when it comes to mysterious places, there's quite a few that remain completely unexplained to this day. And this would be the case with this mysterious door that was recently found hanging from a mountain in the outskirts of Jinan in China. In the video, we can see a massive door that appears to have been built on top of a mountain for unknown purposes. The construction itself seems quite impossible, and for obvious reasons, these videos spark the curiosity of the entire internet.
Yeah, imagine,
questions
right?
like
Imagine, yeah, who, where, why, like, it had doors like that, or windows.
who built it, what was it used for, and what's inside are some that come to mind.
Baffling indeed.
Speculations ranged from an abandoned bunker to a secret base, but the true origin of this door remains a mystery. To this moment, no one has ever flown a drone inside, mostly because it will lose signal.
Oh,
And
crap.
no one ever climbed it because it's way too high and dangerous. But if there's any update on this mystery, I'll be sure to let you guys know.
It doesn't feel like that there's much room inside.
In 1974, a group of miners in Donetsk stumbled upon a peculiar artifact buried deep underground. A wheel-like structure estimated to be around 300 million years old. This strange find, embedded in a layer of coal, perplexed researchers as it suggests an advanced design, highly unusual for a time when no human civilization or even basic terrestrial life should have existed. The miners initially tried to remove the wheel using pick hammers, but the sandstone it was imprinted on was incredibly hard. Fearing that they would damage the print, they decided to leave it in place and instead photographed it. The Donetsk wheel has become one of the most mysterious discoveries, leaving experts divided.
Divided, of course.
Was it a natural formation mimicking human design, or does it hint at an unknown ancient technology from a lost age?
Holy crap. Yo, imagine, right? Like, would you, if you see something like that, would you go inside like that? Damn, look at that. So it got stairs, right? And water, maybe the water came after.
In 2011, locals in the North Caucasus Mountains in Kabardino-Balkaria stumbled upon the entrance to a hidden cave within the Karakora mountain range. This underground shaft leads to a cave system that features walls that are unnaturally smooth and precise, as if crafted by someone or something.
Oh man, this small, bro. Yeah, I don't get it. Like, we had a video similar to that the other day we did, and there was a guy that almost got stuck inside and he could not turn around, but thankfully he was able to afterward, but he got stuck inside this. So like, I don't get it why people do that crap.
Speleologists, including Arthur Zimukov, were amongst the first to explore the cave.
I guess
Arthur and his
exploration.
team uncover a 40-meter descent into a vast hall with perfectly aligned megalithic walls, reaching a total
Crazy.
depth of 100 meters.
imagine like as you're scrolling down, alright, not scrolling down, but as you're descending down, you get stuck, right? Because the walls are closing in and all that shit. Yeah, I guess it's for the thrills, man. People always seeking the thrills, and if you're a thrill seeker, well, it's never gonna end then.
This, for instance, is a sketch of how the cave looks.
Shit, man. Like imagine like you're here, right? Like you're going through. Okay, this is...
Doesn't look like a cave at all, does it?
Yeah.
Now get this. Within the hall, tunnels
crap,
of various sizes branch off, and a peculiar floating megalith appears almost suspended in air. Not only that, Arthur and the other explorers noted a strange airflow from the bottom of the cave, as if it functioned as some sort of ventilation shaft. Now here's where things take a very strange turn. The next day after discovering the cave, Arthur Zimukov tragically died in a car accident. Year after year,
crap.
the entire team that had discovered this cave began dying from mysterious illnesses, leading several people to speculate there was something very eerie about this discovery.
What did they... So, yeah, okay, they did discover that. Yes, does not look natural. Looks like man-made and something went down there. But what went down there? What happened there? What did they exactly discover? Did they go there? I mean, they mapped it out, right? So we got images of it. They mapped it out by the looks.
Now, to make things even more mysterious, there are several legends that locals tell of an underground city that exists in this region. Some believe it's possibly the entrance to Shambhala, while others speculate that this is some sort of advanced construction that leads to an even deeper level.
Shambhala, bro, yeah. The only reason I know about Shambhala, guys, is if you guys are gamers or you ever played a game called Uncharted 2, PlayStation game, yeah, it had the concept of Shambhala, so that's the only reason I know about it or I heard about it, but yeah, Atlantis, Shambhala, and these kind of, you know what I'm saying, so... My main channel is about gaming.
Now,
if
in
you guys
2018,
are into it,
Alexander Splashnov also finds this hidden entrance in the Karakora mountain range and posts several pictures to his social media. In these pictures, we can get a better idea of the depth of this cave and how smooth and perfectly aligned the megalithic walls are, giving us the impression that this is not naturally made. But the question is, if so, who made it, how deep does it go, and what was it made for?
And what goes on there? Oh my goodness, look at that. Would you look at that, bro? Oh, we had a full video, right, of the guy going down, I guess?
Just a couple of weeks ago, a video went viral all over the internet of what appears to be a group of archaeologists uncovering a mysterious structure somewhere in China. It appears as if they were building a road and came across this mysterious structure. Now, there's one tiny detail about this video that caught a lot of attention, and that would be the fact that whatever this structure is, it looks as if the doors and windows are too small for human beings. And because of that, loads of people started suggesting that this is possibly a structure built for duendes, fairies, or gnomes.
Vea, muchachos, vea, los que no crean en los duendes, vea.
Duende?
Vean un duende, vea.
Look at Goblin there. Oh man. These are like the little people though. Not like little as in people, but we call them little people, but I don't think these are people though. The man is just, but he looks like a man actually.
Now, unfortunately, there's not much information about this video. Some people believe it to be the roof of a structure, while others think that this is something else entirely, and that there's another side of the story to our ancient past that's been totally covered up. As you may already know, our past is filled with stories and myths of giants, gnomes, fairies, and tiny humanoid creatures that may have inhabited Earth at some point in the past.
We're kind of like in the middle of it, right? You got giants. We assume they're like the largest. then humans mid-size, and then you got like these dwarfs or dendes or whatever the name is of those things, right? Like we just saw one. I mean, I don't know,
the little people that live under the earth and take care of the earth, make sure that the rivers flow and the grass to grow and the trees.
They say if you ever find a spring, you know, just get your water and go. You're not supposed to hang around there. It's not for you to hang around. So you just go, because those little people, they protect those spots. They're not for people to overuse. So they come back around if you stay there too long. Pretty amazing, because some of the tribes have similar stories and similar beliefs, and that's what I've heard, that's what I've seen, experienced myself. So
now, even though certain cultures and tribes take these stories very seriously, in our modern world, these stories are just myths.
Yeah.
But if you start researching about the topic of giants or small humanoid beings, we'll come across several ancient structures that may actually prove that something else happened in the past. And I guess that one of the most mysterious places when it comes to these ancient constructions is Peru.
Esta arquitectura no se ve en ninguna parte de Perú y según científicos del mundo.
Located in the district of Huánuco in Peru lies the archaeological site of Aquimarca, an ancient ruin that stands out for its peculiar miniature structures unlike any other found in the entire country. Believed to have been built by the Chupachu civilization during the pre-Inca era, these small stone constructions have sparked legends of duendes, or in other words, very small humanoid beings that may have inhabited the region. Now, even though in today's world the legend of duendes is often dismissed as a myth, there are certain things about this ancient structure that makes us wonder whether there might be more to our distant past than we've been led to believe.
Contexto arqueológico conocido o similar como este. Mira la calle, ¿no? Sí. El detalle, mira.
This is just way too small.
Se dice que se crea en Europa. 3000 años antes cualquier civilización. Y también los alares, o sea, esto. Las protecciones.
Los voladitos, los voladizos.
Claro, ahí está,
¿no? Ahí están, miren.
Y alguien la tiene.
Y las rocas son perfectas, son hermosas, ¿no? Miren, son...
Yeah,
si
the
tú
rocks are
miras,
perfect if you compare.
Mejor que lajas.
Con esto, tal cual.
Did they try like putting a camera inside? There are smaller cameras, right? Like wire. There's like wire camera. Like, did they try putting that inside to see like what's inside?
Todo es exacto.
The more we look into this ancient structure built somewhere around 5 to 10,000 years ago, the more it becomes clear that
holy crap, so they did, and this is what you see inside. Yeah, this is like, yeah, like this is where they would walk if they exist, right? Like this is where they would walk, and
whomever or
kind of like the alleyway,
whatever built this, it made sure that all the windows, doors, and passageways were perfectly aligned and measured the same distance.
It's like their villa, right? Like this is their mansion, like a temple or whatever, like a bungalow or something. This is where they were, I guess.
Interesante que viendo mis videos, como estuve aquí no me percaté, pero cuando vi mi video, me percaté de este lugar. Mira.
Look at
Esto
this.
no es que se sale una piedra, esta agujero atrás.
Se conecta también.
Pero no por acá, o sea, por acá.
Por la parte alta.
Ductos pequeños dentro de las fachadas. Ductos pequeños dentro de las fachadas. Aparte de los ductos grandes. O sea, este lugar. Y de la T también te quiero mencionar algo.
Sí.
Conoce la T.
Hay varias por acá.
Que sea esta T, ¿no? De esta T, los que han visitado Puno.
Now, what makes all of this very strange is that there are tiny air ducts that were perfectly built into the structure, and they run from one side to the other, making this a very detailed miniature structure. If we take into consideration that this was built 5 to 10,000 years ago, it actually makes us wonder, who built this?
Who built
and
this?
What for?
What for? Insane. Yeah.
To make things even stranger, in another,
because it does look like that it was made for the people, but not us.
Video YouTuber Trujillo Explorador,
and it was also made by people by the looks of it.
To make things even stranger, in another video YouTuber Trujillo Explorador checks the structure for electromagnetic anomalies, and this is what he finds.
0.
Aquí. Detect something there. Mira. ¿Qué pasa? Inaudible?
300. Tienes de
That was
electromagnetismo.
Strange, isn't it?
Baffling
The
as well.
deeper we go into this topic, the stranger it becomes.
Yeah.
Stories of duendes and smaller humanoid beings can be found all over the world.
Yo! Run! Run, run! What the hell?
And alongside with these stories, we'll usually find structures that suggest that something happened in the distant past, something that we have little to no knowledge about.
Mire, no entiendo cómo es posible que esta roca está sosteniéndose.
This, for instance, is another very different miniature city found somewhere in Peru. Located in eastern Mesopotamia is the village of Makunik, a place where houses are built to be 1 meter in height and where archaeologists once uncovered 25-centimeter mummies, sparking the theory that this ancient city was once inhabited by dwarfs. These and many more ancient ruins makes us wonder what really happened in the past. But I want to know your take. Do you think that duendes or smaller humanoid beings may have inhabited Earth at some point in time?
Bro, come on, man. Stop throwing rocks at me, man. You suckers are also like us, bro. Yeah, let me throw rocks, bruh. Like... It's a goblin. This could be like a kid, like a little person, though. Or maybe a guy with stunted growth height. Is that what you say? Or how you say? No disrespect, though. Just coming this way. Bro.
And what do you think these ancient structures were used for? Do you think that they may actually help prove?
Bro, like, my guy was whistling. He's like whistling, bro. Hey, hey! Nah, I cannot whistle. How do you whistle?
Prove the existence of such beings? Or do you think that there's something else going on here? What's your take?
Oh man, bullets are ineffective, huh?
The Mojave Desert, with its vast arid landscape and endless horizons, has long captivated the imaginations of explorers and wanderers alike. Known for its extreme temperatures and remote, almost alien-like terrain, the Mojave is more than just a barren wasteland. It's a place of eerie beauty and hidden secrets. From tales of lost civilizations and unexplained disappearances to sightings of strange lights.
There we go. They are here. Lock yourselves in the basement. The Martians are here.
This desert holds a reputation as one of the most mysterious places in North America.
Caves like that.
Now, just so you have an idea, on November 2014, a YouTuber known as Kenny Veach set off on one of his last hikes to find what he believed to be a supernatural cave located in the Mojave Desert.
I'm looking for a cave that I found, and something about that cave just spooked me out of all the caves I've ever gone in. This one just made my body vibrate. Shaped like a big M. It's a big cave that looks just like a gigantic M.
Now, there's a really good chance that you may already know about Kenny Veach and the infamous M Cave. And this is not the story I'm going to be featuring right now, but I think it's a very important piece of information when it comes to unexplained disappearances and unsolved mysteries in the Mojave Desert. Now, Kenny Veach was an adventurer and experienced hiker, and for unknown reasons he disappeared on November 10th, 2014 after uploading a video to YouTube stating that he had found this mysterious cave in the Mojave Desert.
My eyes
If you find a cave, don't tell about it.
peeled because I don't want to pass it. You know? And then there's caves like that, you know.
What? Yeah, bro, I don't understand the fascination of caves, like with people with caves, and every time there's like a hole, people are like, hey, let me go inside, let me see what's up, man. Nah, bro, leave these holes alone, man. You do not know what's inside. You don't know what's inside, you don't know what's inside, and you don't know what's inside. So stop. I don't understand the fascination with people loving the holes too much like that, bro.
The cave was said to emit a strange, pulsating vibration that caused intense fear and disorientation to anyone who approached it. To this day, neither Kenny Veach nor the infamous M Cave have ever been found, leaving the mystery unsolved. Now, just recently, a YouTuber by the name of Aqua ventured into the Mojave Desert to have an experience of his own. and it was on a sunny day that he almost found himself in a very difficult situation.
Chase Army
is what
There's
happened.
a really good reason not to drive around late at night out here. To drive down this little road, looky where it ends.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Can you imagine? I wonder if there's any cars down there, man.
Damn.
I'm gonna have to get a rock to throw down there for you. Are you ready? Listen.
Seems pretty deep, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you could hear that very well, but the first one I threw in there went clatter.
It's like the Mel's hole thing, right? Yeah.
Clatter, 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 splash. So even though we're way up here in the desert, very dry, at least, I don't know, I'd say, God, we gotta be 500 feet above the desert floor at least. There's water down less than 100 feet. Hey, look, there's another mine over there. We're gonna check that out. And I see a big trash pile. We're gonna go check it out.
While
too.
driving on the desert, Aquachigger stops his car just a few meters away from one of the many abandoned mines in the Mojave Desert. It is said that hundreds of hikers that have gone missing in this region may have actually fallen into one of these mines.
Makes sense. Makes sense, and especially like if you're driving here at night, like he mentioned, yeah, you don't see, you just go inside. Damn, that's like one of the most horrible way to go. But I'm not sure if the hole is that big for the car to go inside, but I guess it's big enough for if the car was to go, it would get stuck at the very least. That's you know what I mean, right? Like at least if it's stuck here, it's stuck, then that's better. At least you can come out of it. But if it's stuck where the entry of the hole is, then it's like bam, it's like it gets clogged inside and then it's over, right? How are you gonna get out? And if you try to force yourself out, the more like the car is falling because of its weight and all that. Yeah, it's like one of the worst way to go. If yeah, I guess you're learning and growing with these videos, right? So I'm learning and growing as well. Guys, check out this video on the screen. This is the last episode that we've done, and I'll see you right there. You're definitely gonna love this one, fellas.